Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back for another Rust console video. I'm Bayboy, and in today's video, we're going to take small oil rig as a solo. During this video, I'm going to give you 5 tips that I think is super important if you want to take oil rig as a solo player on Rust console. I'm going to tell you what gun is the best to use, what clothing and armor you should wear, what other supplies you will need, what type of preparations you need to make before taking oil. And this gameplay takes place on the Rust console public test branch. Currently on Rust console, everyone wants to take small oil rig, and I can understand why. You know, we've been waiting for these updates to the game for quite a while, and everyone wants to try it out, right? So, of course, it's going to be super competitive, and for a solo player, yeah, it's nearly impossible. It's going to take a lot of dedication and build up before you're going to be able to take it as a solo currently. Okay, so we may as well point out my mistakes as well along the way here. Well, firstly, not shooting the scientist in the head is the biggest problem. The second mistake would be coming to rig with Tommy, thinking I'm going to take it as a solo. Well, unless you're a really good player and you've got a really good aim with that Tommy, you could headshot those scientists, and you probably need a stack and a half of ammo for sure, and you may be able to do it, but it most definitely won't be easy. The MP5 or the Tommy. Both of those guns are going to break long before you get all those scientists killed in the heavies anyway, so it's pointless as a solo. So for tip number 1, the best gun to take on the rig as a solo player is a SAR. You definitely need a semi-automatic rifle to take rig as a solo. The SAR will be the best tier 2 gun you could use for sure. The SAR has very good durability and is not going to break on you. The SAR shoots 5.56 also, which the scientists tend to drop quite a bit of, so that's a good help also. And you can shoot those scientists from afar easily with the SAR, which you want to do. You want to kill all of those scientists before you board the rig at all. So you want to kill them all because they're very, very powerful. They're not like the regular roadway scientists you would normally see in the game. These guys carry LRs and MP5s, and it requires at least 3 headshots to kill them, and maybe more with other guns. So pretty much the worst thing you could do as a solo is to push the rig when all the scientists are not dead. So you really want to make a loop around and check the rig and see if they're all gone. The ones on the top are hard to see, so you may have to fight those 2 or 3 on the top regardless, but you definitely want to kill as many as possible before getting on the rig. The second thing you're going to need, and I guess that's as important as your gun, and that's your armor, your body protection. And it's recommended everywhere I check to use level 2 road sign kit. So you want to wear the coffee can and road sign armor before you take rig. You definitely want protection. These guys got the aimbot and they melt you so fast if they hit you. And I'm not even talking about the heavies, just the regular scientists with the LRs and MP5s. So the heavies are a different story. They're very, very strong. So you definitely want to come prepared and have armor and clothing. I'm definitely not going to be showing up in a hazmat suit with 5% body protection against these scientists and these heavy scientists. So definitely want to come prepared. Tip number 3, we're going to talk about meds, bandages, stems, medical syringes. We're definitely going to need lots of that, right? So after we fight these scientists, we're definitely going to have to run and heal. These scientists, you only definitely want to fight one out of a time. Don't try to take on multiple scientists. They're going to kill you so easy. So you want to fight and run. You don't want to stick around and fight the second. You need to heal back up and get back to 100 HP before you take on the next scientist, ideally, right? So you'll need lots of stems, I would say 8 or 10, maybe even more, depending on how confident you are in taking the rig and fighting these scientists. But definitely lots of bandages, take some extra cloth with you, and like I said, 8 or 10 medical syringes would be a good idea. Fighting these scientists is something a little different in the game, is great for a change actually. They're quite powerful, so they're going to push you as soon as they see you. They're coming, so be ready. They'll push you down the stairs, they'll come after you as soon as they see you. So like I said, fight and run, take cover, med back up, and get ready to fight as soon as possible, because if they seen you, they're coming after you, right? Fourth tip I'm going to give is to deal with transportation to the rig. The way Rust Console is currently, we don't have a fishing village. We don't have a means to just go and buy a boat at this point. So we're left to searching the shoreline for boats. So if you die on the rig, how are you going to get back when you've got one boat and that's at the rig when you're dead? So you got to prepare and build a boat base. Basically, if you're serious about taking rig as a solo player, or any player really for that matter, you're going to need to be geared up close to the rig. The maps are getting bigger, they're 3K, so you can't be living on the other side of the map expecting to drive in your boat around the map to the rig. You're way too far away and you'll never get back in time to counter or anything, or to play efficiently. So you need to live near the rig on that side of the map, and you need a boat base to house at least 2 boats or 3. So you need to collect your boats, have them waiting in your base, so when you die and respawn, you can come right back to the rig in your second boat. Tip number 5 is going to be about timing and opportunity. And I'm going to give a tip number 6 also after this as a little bonus. And as well, I'll talk about the keycard puzzles and what's required to enter those rooms. So timing and opportunity as a solo. I mean, Rust Console public testing branch has been really exciting to play on. It's been really competitive, but with that comes a lot of pain as a solo, a lot of losses. You're going to need a lot of extra kits crafted. You're going to have to put the time in and to grind, watch the servers, and to see when the population is lower, go to the rig at the right time. Take your opportunities when it's best. You really need to consider several things before you just jump in your boat and go and try to do rig and lose all your guns and meds and everything. Your kit, everything is gone. Your boat, which can be very hard to find. Like I said before, everybody is on these servers just to do rig alone, so it's going to be busy. So don't think as a solo player you're going to be able to take rig in the first 1 or 2 days. It's probably not going to happen. You need to let it play out a little and let the servers die down a little bit, and then wait for the lower pop times. Give it a couple days. Let the clans and zergs do their thing on the rig, get their time in, and then give it a go after that. You'll have a much easier. It's still not going to be easy because a lot of others have the same idea, is to wait for the lower pop. But what other choice do you have as a solo? Until we get custom servers, I guess that's what we're in for on official as a solo. We got to take the pain and keep pushing forward. Be persistent. You gotta be dedicated and go for it. Okay, before we get into tip number 6, the bonus tip, I just want to say thank you to everybody for the support on the channel. Recently, it's been awesome. I'm very grateful for the support, so thank you guys for that. To all my returning viewers who choose to watch my content and keep returning and have not yet subscribed, I hope you can help me reach my goal this year of 1,000 subscribers and becoming monetized. So if you've been finding this video useful, helpful, or entertaining in any way, make sure to leave a big like and hit the red button to subscribe to the channel. Thanks again for your support. Before we get into our last tip, I just want to talk to you briefly about the keycard puzzles here on the rig. They're pretty simple. You need all 3 keycards, green, blue, and red. The green is not very important, but it is there if you want to do it on level 2. You don't need a fuse, you just need the green card. You can swipe that for 4 brown crates. On the final level, level 4, there are 2 puzzle rooms. Room you see just to the right of me there, below, you need 1 fuse, and you add that 1 fuse at the back of the building, and you just got to push the button on the door. There's no switches required to enter that room, and you'll find in there military crates. And in the final locked rooms where the locked crate is, you'll need the blue card and the red card to enter that room. No switches or anything required. Just swipe the cards for that location. Unfortunately, the doors seem to be bugged on the crate room, they keep closing, and the other ones on the other levels don't. And from what I can see on the PC version, this is not the case either. I don't think those doors should be closing after you swipe the cards, at least until the crate is called in again. Anyway, yeah, so I end up I can't get the crate right now. I used the last swipe on my blue card to enter, and now I can't get back in the room. So we're going to come back and go for it again. I got lucky there and found a multiple grenade launcher from the heavy scientist. I actually tried to use it here on these couple guys that tried to counter me, but I didn't realize what ammo I had loaded in the grenade launcher. I thought it was grenades, and I thought it would nade them for some good content maybe, but I quickly realized I was shooting shotgun rounds. Tip number 6 is kind of, maybe you already know this without me telling you, but it is important for a solo player, and I think it gives you a very big advantage. So if you become somewhat rich in later game and you got lots of high quality metal, you can craft your 4X scope for your guns, so you can take out those scientists really easy when you come to the rig from afar. You can see if there's anyone else on the rig, any other teams or anyone else you need to be concerned with. And if the heavies are left on the rig that are not dead and someone have died, then you can shoot those heavies easily as well from afar with your 4X scope. So it definitely gives you the edge if you can have that 4X scope on your gun when you come to the rig. Any other people countering you, trying to pull up on the rig in their boat, anything like that, that 4X scope is going to really give you the edge. So if you could have that, then I would highly recommend carrying that along with you if you could afford that. I don't know what happened to that guy up on the crane. I think he dipped. I didn't see him after. I don't know where he went, or I don't know where he is. There were 2 of them. I think he only had a Revo. He might be gone below, hoping I'll come down. He's probably camping down there waiting to try and kill me, but I'm not going down there playing that game. Okay, I guess I'll just dip. We got no blue card, we can't get the loot, so we gotta go get a card. Okay, let's go home and come back again. What's this now? The heavies are on the rig. They're already called in. So someone is there. Oh, I see him. He's just in hazmat. Oh my god, he just got melted by the scientist. Oh shit, and to make it worse, that scientist only took 1 bullet. Okay, let's kill the rest of these scientists and a couple of heavies that are left, and we should be able to go get the crate loot. I think I pretty much killed them all. There may be 1 heavy left on top, but he's like 1 shot. There's, I think it's clear. One of the worst things is if you're gone from the rig at all for very long, the scientists all tend to respawn pretty quick, so as soon as you come back you gotta clear all the scientists again, so it's kind of a bit of a pain. It is fun, but I'm not sure if it's really supposed to be that way, so you may see some changes there. Oh, that's painful. Yeah, I just did that. Now we have to go and try to get the LR back. We're going again. If you guys are enjoying this content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment to support the channel. Links to my other content will be in the description. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Okay guys, we're nearing the end of the video. Once again, I just wanted to thank all you guys for being here. Very much appreciated. And also, likes are very much appreciated. Okay guys, we'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.